thank you, and welcome to City Line. It is family day today. We do a little bit of cooking, we do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of everything. So let's start in the kitchen with Miss Claire Tansey from Chatelaine Magazine, who always brings the good stuff with her. Here. Now, as I say, we do a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and you have brought a little bit of something for everyone today.
I have.
Right?
Yes, we are going to make some gorgeous, crispy potato latkes with sour cream and smoked trout. Now, that is for Hanukkah.
Yes.
And if it is not Hanukkah in your house, we have pork meatballs.
There you go.
So, as we say, a little bit of something for everyone.
So
we're going to start with
the latkes.
I know.
Oh,
I love latkes.
amazing.
They are so good. So it starts with a grated potato.
Okay.
And we always say the box grater is one of the hardest working tools in the kitchen.
It is.
And you need one that's going to be really sharp. And if you have an ordinary one, you need to kind of get a new one every couple of years.
Yeah.
Or you get one of these, which is like it's from Microplane, so it's more like a knife. It never gets dull. So that's a good one to have.
That is an amazing. I've actually never seen anyone like that.
Oh yeah, this is an awesome one, and it's really sharp. So watch those little tiny fingers.
Yeah.
This is maybe not a job to get your kids to do, or at least you get them to do most of it. And
yeah.
You know what? I think I'm actually going to stop there for safety's sake.
You got enough.
Look, we got lots of potato
plenty.
here. This is actually just a half recipe.
Okay.
And what you do with the potato, because you want the potato to be dry, because it's going to be fried in oil. So Hanukkah's all about frying stuff in oil, so you put it in a...
Is that what Hanukkah's about?
It is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Frying things in oil.
Well, it is. It's a celebration.
It is a celebration.
So you put your potato in a tea towel and you squeeze out all that liquid. And then, now we can make latkes. Are you ready?
Because they're nice and dry now.
So, a little bit of beaten egg.
Yeah.
Lovely. This goes directly into the laundry. Easy to reuse. Stir if you don't mind, thank you. A little bit of onion, a little bit of flour to hold them together. A couple of good rounds of my favorite spice.
Pepper?
Pepper.
Yeah.
And a good dose of salt. Now, potatoes need salt. Remember that.
No, listen, it makes sense to me. I know people make a big deal about salt content, but you got to add it in when you're dealing with potato.
I've said this before.
Very blah.
If you're worried about sodium, this is not where you're getting it. You're getting it from your packaged foods, your prepared foods, your fast foods. So this is not where you're getting your sodium.
I hear you, sister.
Beautiful stirring, my dear.
Thanks.
Now, we have some oil here, and you know, we generally at Chatelaine, we're kind of reluctant to fry anything because we know it's a kind of a big deal, you know, you got to get the oil out. But this is Hanukkah, and you've got to make latkes in a little bit of oil.
Absolutely, and you know what, as you said, it's a celebration, so you're willing to take that extra step. It's not like you're eating these every day.
Exactly.
So have a little bit of fun.
So these go in, and they start to bubble and pop, and
or
or you know, maybe they don't.
Not right now.
But you know, they cook up beautifully, and ignore the lettuce, that's for the next round. Anyways, they end up looking like that.
And it doesn't take very long
it just takes a couple of
for
minutes.
them to get there, does it?
Exactly. And now, this is a classic, beautiful latke, which you can eat as it is. And I think the baby wants some of our latkes.
The baby wants some latke.
To dress this up, to make it a whole meal, a little bit of sour cream. I mean, use light if you want, use Greek yogurt if you want, but as I said, we're celebrating. And this is smoked trout. Now, smoked trout is very different from smoked salmon. It's called hot smoked, which means it's already cooked as well. Smoked trout in Ontario is local, sustainable, good for you, available. Like it's
so
ticks
good.
all the boxes. And it goes so beautifully with these latkes. So
I am a huge fan of trout.
I know, it's so good.
It's not that it gets a bad rap, but I think everyone is so used to salmon that it tends to be the go-to. But this is, as you said, it's local.
It's local. I mean,
like Leo will go and he catches his own trout.
Exactly. And restaurants in Toronto, the fishermen will bring the trout in live.
That's right.
So you know it's really fresh.
So it's really fresh.
Okay, so we have Hanukkah all sorted out.
And so, ta-da! We have our beautiful meal. That's
served
gorgeous.
up with a nice arugula salad.
Lovely.
And, I mean, you know what? It doesn't have to be Hanukkah.
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
It's such a delicious meal and a great way to have fish in a different way.
That would be good appetizers as well, right? Let's say if it's not even Hanukkah and you just want to have some fun.
I could just go sit down with that plate right now to be
Absolutely.
fair. Yeah.
Let's walk on over to the pork for a while,
Okay,
shall
let's walk over to Porktown.
So we got pork meatballs, which can be, I was saying the way that you presented them there, they look very much like falafel. They're nice, big meatballs, so you're getting a really good portion of protein there.
Exactly, lots of protein, lots of veg. And essentially no carbs. This, in fact, might be gluten-free depending on the condiments that we're using.
Okay.
So check your labels.
Yeah.
So this is pork. Again, grated the zucchini. Remember my grater?
Yeah.
Used it again. So it goes in there.
I think it's cool that you're using zucchini too.
I know.
For your meatballs? Because sometimes, well, because meatballs, it can just sound like meat and bread.
Yes, and there is
Right?
no bread in this. And this is also...
Just put veggies in there.
Put veggies, and your kids are going to love these. Now, you know, I don't necessarily endorse hiding your vegetables for kids, but this isn't necessarily hiding it, but it is definitely putting it into a vessel that children will be more likely to consume.
Okay, I endorse hiding them. So
Okay,
I am all about this.
You're all about this.
Just hide
I
it.
said mine too complicated.
I don't care how they get it.
I know.
I just want them to
Just
get
get
it
them
in
to
their
eat
system.
vegetables.
Put it in whatever you can.
So these, oh, I'm in a little crazy with the salt. They're going to be
That's
good.
okay.
They're going to be good.
That's fine. We're making lots.
Now with this,
Yeah.
you're going to have to
You're
do
gonna
this-
use the hands?
I'm going to use my hands. So you're
Go
going to have to
ahead.
do the rest of this. So I have my pan on medium high, and then you just form your meatballs. Now this is a great task for your children to do.
Yeah.
Because they can be ugly, they can be pretty, they can be big, they can be small, and you just cook them, get them nice and brown, and then put the lid on the pan, get them cooked through.
Okay.
And then if you just sprinkle a little bit of rice vinegar on grated carrots.
Okay.
This is like the great grater show.
It is.
Yeah.
How, like, a billion ways to use your grater.
Indeed.
Make a whole meal just with your grater. Okay, what
Pretty
does
much.
it do? What does it do if when you put the vinegar on here? It just gives it an extra.
It turns those carrots into pickles in 1 second
Gotcha.
flat, and
Okay.
it gives such a beautiful freshness, and it gives almost an Asian character to
Yeah.
these.
Uh-huh.
You put them in your lettuce cups. We've got a little bit of spicy mayo. That's just mayo and hot sauce mixed together. A little bit of lettuce.
And you
iceberg
put it in a
lettuce.
cup right there. So as you said, totally carb free. We're putting these recipes on our website, cityline.ca.